Hey guys, me host Superstar, thank you very much for tuning in. It's time for another toy day. So, what is a toy day? You guys saw the last one last week, and here's another one. Basically, it's our toy hunt, toy haul, and just fun day where we just have some fun little videos put together. And this one is no different. Today we're going to go to B&M and check out what stuff is new in store. As it's getting closer to Christmas, my B&M is expanding its toy range exponentially, so we need to go keep an eye on what they've got. And as well, I want to call it HMV today. So what is happening this week? We've got the release of Ghostbusters Afterlife, very excited for that. And we've also got Life Day, Star Wars Life Day. That's the Wookiee celebration that, well, it started as a Wookiee celebration and the rest of the galaxy kind of celebrate it now as well, along with me. I love to celebrate Life Day each and every single year as what it stands for. It's all about family and friendship and that kind of stuff. So I really like this holiday. So it's another excuse to have a Star Wars day, isn't it? I like May the 4th, but Life Day in November, it's definitely a holiday that I celebrate. So I'm going to be celebrating it with you guys on the channel this Wednesday. I'll put a special video out where we'll take a look at some cool Star Wars holiday stuff. Other than that, we do have Ghostbusters. Sadly, because it does get released on Wednesday, but because of Life Day is Wednesday, I will be putting my Ghostbusters video out on Thursday, where we'll review some of the new plasma series from the Afterlife film, and we'll also take a look at the history of the franchise, and I'll put a bit of a fun video together as well. So, let's jump straight in and go toy hunting.
Okay, so first things first on our toy hunt this week, we have Ghostbusters in B&M now, and it's the new Afterlife stuff, so hopefully we'll see more of that slowly trickling in over the next coming weeks, as it hasn't seemed to have sold very well here in the UK. I'm not sure why, but I haven't seen much Afterlife merch in regular stores, to be honest, so maybe B&M's going to get it all. They did have this really cool Dalek invasion pack. It's a real shame that they're only a smaller scale, as I would love a 6-inch set of Daleks. I would probably buy more Doctor Who merchandise if it was in scale with the rest of my figures. I'm more of a 6-inch action figure collector. I do like my 3-inch Star Wars, but I'm not bothered to world build on Doctor Who, so I would have preferred a 6-inch figure. They do have Among Us toys now in stock, and He-Man, as well as all the Fortnite stuff as well, some relatively new stuff as well, and even a load of the new Harry Potter style merchandise ready for Christmas. All of it is regular price, none of it's discounted, sadly, even though it's B&M. They are slowly becoming more of a retail outlet, but it's great because they are getting more and more toys that Smiths aren't stocking. So this is really cool to see. Going further into the store, you can see they've got some smaller kids stuff, including Fireman Sam, some Space Jam, Gujitsus, and all that kind of good stuff. Nothing really that I'm overly interested in. They had some Mario bits in as well. Superstar Jr. would have enjoyed seeing those, but nah, not for me. Although they did have plenty of Sonic merchandise. As you can see, these are all relatively new as well. And they had that new Hot Wheels Track Builder set as well, which was only 30 quid, which I didn't think was too bad. A bunch of Spider-Man stuff in stock, some of it a little bit older, some a bit newer, and some of the Cos Babies glow-up stuff as well, and some generic sort of Marvel 12-inch figures. They had some WB stuff and some Halo, but nothing I was needing, and nothing really new in the Pokemon section. They did have some other stuff as well, including some new pop vinyls and the Overwatch figures, but again, nothing that I'm collecting at the moment personally, so I'm going to leave that here for someone else. They did have that Iron Man 2 pack as well. Nah, not too bothered for that. Although there is some great prices on some of the stuff here, and there is some great stuff if you're hunting it. Look at that, $12.99 for the 12-inch Migos. They had Wonder Woman and Aquaman still left, no Batman. But $12.99 when these were originally marked up at about 20 quid. So yeah, that's a really reasonable price. Some of the shelves were getting a little bit empty. They did have the King Koopa's castle up top. And this is what I'm looking for, guys. These are these little toys in a little box. So these scale well with your 6-inch action figures. It's those mini brands. They've kind of been doing like these mystery balls and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's the same company that make these ones, but these ones are called mini toys. And basically it's a small little toy and you get 5 in every box. And these are currently marked down to £5. So I'm definitely going to grab a couple of these so I can make some diorama shots and some action figure photography with my toys holding toys, because they'll be about the right scale to a 6-inch action figure, which is pretty cool really, especially as in this set, as you can see, you can get small versions of like Transformers, He-Man, G.I. Joe, and even Barbie and other stuff. HMV here, and they have the new Avatar figures by McFarlane, lots and lots of the sort of statues and things, some Marvel Legends. They had the new Age of Apocalypse wave in stock, but they only had Cyclops left, sadly. No Sabretooth. Sabretooth, the only other character I think I'm chasing out of this line. Could be tempted for Iceman, but I don't know. Maybe Magneto, but I'm probably not. I'm probably going to leave it there, to be fair. Then they had a bunch of the Iron Man waves in stock for Ursa Major. Nothing that I'm needing. And then they had the Villains wave. I've got those. And they did have the Eternals wave, which I'm not bothering with either. They had the new Batman retro stuff in, and they had a lot of the DC stuff. Again, nothing overly new, though. They had the Crow Robin. Could have been tempted by that. But, man, saving my money. I know there's some good stuff coming out in the next few weeks, and I want to make sure I've got my money ready, because some of the Black Series stuff is going to cost me a fortune. I just know it. Especially if I have to import it from America. Damn you, Galaxy's Edge! But let's go back to my house and let's see what we got this week.
So, as you saw, guys, I went shopping earlier. I didn't get too much from my little shopping adventure, but at B&M, I did grab these. Now, these are toy boxes. Now, this is part of that miniature micro like brands range where you can get like bottles of ketchup that are like this small, and they're perfectly sized to go with your 6-inch characters. And what I do like about these is you can see the first one you're going to get, like this one's a My Little Pony. And then there's like 50 to collect, and there's loads of others inside. It could be anything from a Skeletor to a He-Man to a, Tumble Monkeys, Barbie, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, G.I. Joe. There's all sorts in there. Mini Connect 4, Ouija boards. There's all sorts of weird stuff. So I decided I'd get 2 of these. Because I have, if you remember, I have a Santa rucksack, like a Santa sack that can open up. I'm going to put all these toys inside of it, and it'll look really cool, like it's overflowing with toys for some action figure photography. Plus, it'll be really cool to have my action figures holding an action figure. So these can be scaled to use with your toy box photography. And these are just marked down right now to £5 in B&M. You get 5 in every pack, so there's 5 toys in every pack, and at £5 that means each one's £1. For a few little accessories like this, you don't normally see accessories in this scale, so I'm happy with that price. So I got a tenner's worth. I've got 10 different chances of getting something cool. So we'll open these on camera together, and I'll show you how they scale with your action figures. Then, as you saw in my video, I also went to B&M, and I got myself, oh yeah, a Christmas Grogu. I had to get him. He looks so cute. There's 3 to collect overall, because on both sides it's just showing the same 3. So I've got that one, which is the one in the Snuggie, the snuggly little wrap. But you can also get him with a bell there, as you can see, in like a little red Santa outfit. And the bottom one is the cutest, the one where he's drinking a little hot cocoa. I need to find the other 2. I need them. Although, £8, these aren't cheap, but it's a bit of Christmas fun. And on Life Day, we'll open that up. This week, we did get the release of Suicide Squad. I got myself a DVD. I couldn't find the Blu-ray for the love of money in my HMV. They'd sold out. So I just went and got myself a standard DVD, £10. I know, DVD, ancient technology, but, does what it needs to do. I've got a proper copy of the film now, so I'm a happy boy. I want to thank the lovely people at Zavvi. They did send us through something to open on the channel, and I'll be doing a full review of this. But this is the Marvel Infinity Saga. And we do have Yondu's arrow. So if I open this up, we have Yondu's arrow inside, guys, and I will be doing a full review of this on the channel. This is limited edition of 2,000 pieces, and yeah, with the hype of the Guardians of the Galaxy game, I'm very excited to have this in my collection, so I'll give you a full review of that on the channel this week, but thank you, Zavi, for sending that through to the channel, completely free of charge for us to review. Thank you, Zavi. With it being Life Day this week, I thought I would pick up 2 new books. Again, I will show you these books in full on Life Day as a part of my Life Day video, but I thought I'd share them as a part of this week's haul. I did get this brand new book called Star Wars Life Day, and this is the Life Day Treasury, Holiday Stories from a Galaxy Far, Far Away. It's written by George Mann and Cavan Scott, who I believe did some of the comic books, and it says, "Cozy up with the galaxy's most heartwarming holiday tales." So what we'll do is, these are all short stories. I might even read one on the video if you're interested in seeing what they sound like. So I could always read you one on the video, because they're only like 2 pages long each. They're all like individual little stories. So very cool little book. Couldn't resist grabbing that, and I love the fact that it's in the green and the red as well. Very nice. And to go along with that, we did also get the Star Wars Life Day Cookbook, the official holiday recipes for a galaxy far, far away, written by Jen Fukizawa and Mark Sumerak. So I believe those are the 2 that did the Galaxy's Edge Cookbook. So I'm actually going to do some recipes out of this on Life Day. I'm going to do one of the drinks recipes, and I'm tempted to do some Wookiee cookies. So stay tuned, I will be doing some fun stuff with this on the channel as well, whilst we look at some Star Wars recipes that we can all create together. We had a delivery! So Comics and Cocktails sent us another figure. This is one of my pre-orders. I have paid for this. This isn't a free of charge thing. This is a figure that I've had on pre-order myself. So who we got? And I genuinely say that with surprise, because I pre-order so much, I don't know what's arriving. So much stuff just ships and things, and I have no idea. Oh, right, okay. It's Morlun. So we finally have our hands on Morlun, a character that I'm not overly familiar with in the Star Wars universe. I didn't get any of the other figures from this wave, though, as I wasn't bothered for Marvel's Armadillo. The only other character I'm tempted to get from this range could be the new Doctor Strange. I really wasn't bothered for J. Jonah. I really wasn't bothered for Spider-Man. I think I've got the Miles Morales, because the Miles Morales in this series is the Gamerverse one. So yes, I've got the Miles Morales from this series, and I didn't bother with Shriek. I'm really starting to pick and choose which figures I'm getting now. I'm not just buying wave after wave anymore. I'm just not doing it. Especially if it's a character I'm not overly interested in. However, Morlun looks so unique, and I love the costume on him. And it's just such a random character, so I definitely wanted to review this one on the channel. So stay tuned, in the coming days, we will have the Vampire Morlun on the channel. Oh yes, he's a vampire. Interesting, given that Morbius is around the corner. Anywho. Sorry, I just wanted to point that little bit of interesting fact out. We just happen to have a vampire spider movie coming out in the near future, and we happen to have Spider-Man Far From Home coming out in a month, and this figure happened to be in the wave. Yeah. Anyway. And the final thing today, we've got a gift from Fanhome. Now, if you remember my video from about a month ago now, we started the subscription with Fanhome to get the Star Wars Encyclopedias. They have sent these through to me completely free of charge for review purposes, but they have sent the next group of books. If you remember, my first group of books, I got 2. It was Darth Vader and the Millennium Falcon. We've now received... Oh, because this felt a lot heavier. So there's 4 books in this one. So it's like there's a book every week, and you get them sent monthly. So these 4 books overall. So we have the Saga of Rey. So we've got Rey's book. We have Imperial Troops. I do love me some Stormtroopers, so I'm looking forward to reading that. Stormtroopers and specialized soldiers, Emperor's Royal Guard, gunners and naval troopers, and pilots of TIE fighters, walkers, and tanks. Ooh. Oh, we have R2-D2's droid encyclopedia. Hell yeah. And he's got the story of R2-D2 and how he works and stuff like that. Oh, we've got our first in the Galactic Atlas series. We're going to take a closer look at Naboo. Naboo being one of my favourite places in the Star Wars universe. We're going to look at the Theed Royal Palace, the Festival of Light, Lakeside Retreat, the Oto Gunga, and the Secret Separatist Laboratory. Ooh! So if you want to see me actually do some more content on those books and what's actually in them, then please let us know in the comments, and I can always do some Instagrams or some TikToks or even some shorts here on YouTube if you're interested. Wow, all that stuff for the channel this month, guys. I am very excited. We've got so much coming up. And the fact that Christmas is right around the corner means that we've got lots of awesome things coming to the channel. We're going to have some of... I know last year you guys really enjoyed when I did, like, Super Sorrel's Holiday Toy Guide. So I'm going to do that again. I'm probably going to do that towards the end of this month. We've got Black Friday coming up. We've got Cyber Monday. Those are, like, a week away now, maybe. A little bit more, is it? About a week? No, it's about a week away. Then we've got the start of Christmas. December is right around the corner. So, Super Santa will be making a special appearance on the channel and will be helping you with your holiday guide this year. So, stay tuned for that. It's going to be a barrel of fun. And of course, me and Miss Superstar will be going toy hunting, lots of shopping, and plenty more stuff coming up on the channel. So stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. You're going to want to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of this amazing content. So thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Superstar, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the Force be with you.